Well, we're so time conscious. We allow time to limit us and define for us what we're capable of or what God can do in our lives. But today, we're going to change all that. We're fasting from the thought that says it's too late. Because this thought, it's too late, is often ingrained in us, that it's too late to change, too late to start a new career, too late to save your marriage, too late to recover from a terrible mistake, too late to start over again, too late to have a second chance. The truth is, it's never too late. When you realize that it's not too late, you can have hope. You can take action and you can move forward. So let's attack this thought today by changing it one step at a time. Step number one, we need to undecide that it's too late for these things to change. Undecide that you can't recover. Undecide that the damage is irreversible. It's not too late to turn your finances around, or to recover from a tragedy or mistake, or to surrender your life to God, or to take better care of yourself, or to change the way you see yourself. It's not too late to apologize or to break a bad habit. Undecide that it's too late. Make a decision, it's not too late. Step number two, meditate on the fact that God created time and He can multiply it. Remember, the earth and the sun stood still in Joshua chapter 10, verse 12 and 13. And Joshua said in the sight of Israel, "Sun, stand still." So the sun stood still and the moon stopped. Joshua had control over time for God's purpose. We need to start thinking that way, that we have control over our time rather than it having control over us. Step number three, think about the great cloud of witnesses for whom it was not too late. It wasn't too late for Abraham and Sarah to become parents at 99 and 90 years old. It wasn't too late for Peter after he denied the Lord 3 times. It wasn't too late for the woman caught in adultery in John chapter 8, or the woman with the issue of blood in Mark chapter 5, or the man who was lame at the pool of Bethesda for 38 years. It wasn't too late for any of them. It is not too late for you. Step number 4, embrace grace. Embrace grace. Lamentations chapter 3 says, His mercy is new every morning. Hebrews 4:15 says, come boldly to the throne of grace to receive mercy and find grace to help in your time of need. Mercy is when God doesn't give us the judgment that we do deserve. And grace is when God gives us the goodness that we don't deserve. Embrace the grace. Step number 5, rid yourself of excuse making. Get rid of the alibis. God doesn't accept excuses, but He gives plenty of grace. We might feel low self-esteem or have a disability like Moses did. He had a speech impediment, but God gave him chance after chance to be used to deliver God's people. It's not too late. Step number 6, ask God for more time and another chance. Hezekiah did this in 2 Kings chapter 20. When Hezekiah asked for a second chance, God told him, I've heard your prayer. Surely I will heal you, and I will add to your days 15 years. And look, if He did it for Hezekiah, He can do it for you. Now join with me in thinking this and speaking this. It's not too late for things to improve in my life and radically turn around. I believe in the God of second chances. I can recover, and there's nothing that God won't turn around in my life. God created time, and He can multiply it for me. I am not controlled by time. I embrace God's grace. By God's grace, I can control the time in Jesus' name. Thanks so much for joining me on our Fast from Wrong Thinking, and I'll see you next time. God bless.
Thank you for joining Gregory Dickhow's 2017 Fast from Wrong Thinking. And for further study on today's subject, he's chosen a resource just for you. Visit the ministry website now to request your copy.